So let's talk about a little bit about alcohol and caffeine. There are some of you who keep complaining that when they take alcohol, when they take caffeine, their anxiety just goes over the roof. And to me, like how I understand anxiety, caffeine and alcohol do not increase your anxiety. They do not have an effect on your anxiety. To all of us, if you understand, caffeine is a stimulant, so it will change how you feel. It will bring changes in your body, but it does not mean that caffeine causes anxiety. You already have the anxiety inside. It only changes how you feel. So anxiety comes from you being afraid of how you feel, you being afraid of the changes in your body. But literally anyone who tells you to avoid caffeine, to avoid alcohol, doesn't understand how anxiety works. Go out there and drink alcohol, and I don't mean you go out there and become addicted. I don't mean now you go and start abusing people. Now you go and you are being taken out of the sewer because you're drunk. No, just the normal type of alcohol. If alcohol is something that you love, you don't need to avoid it because the anxiety is there. That's my point. You don't need to drop what you love because anxiety, because of the anxiety subject. Do what you love. If it's partying, if it's taking alcohol, if it's taking caffeine, just go ahead and do it. Caffeine, alcohol, they don't have anything to do with the anxiety. They only change how you feel and your perception of it, because you have a perception that, caffeine is doing this to my anxiety, alcohol is doing this to my anxiety, you're gonna have it. But caffeine and alcohol, they only change how you feel. Literally, they don't cause anxiety. So if you're a person who is avoiding caffeine because of anxiety, if is avoiding alcohol because of anxiety, you'll avoid it forever and you'll never go back to it, because it's a conditioning. You're conditioning your brain that way. So anytime you're gonna take alcohol, anytime you're gonna take caffeine, you're gonna feel intense anxiety because that's your perception. Caffeine does not cause anxiety. Caffeine only changes. Alcohol only changes how you feel. And because you're sensitized, your anxiety comes from the changes in your body. I hope you get me.